at SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming to you live on 2/24/2026. I am doing our 2026 Top Series 1 Mega Box 4-box break number 1. Now remember, guys, all cards will ship. Hits are going to be relics, autos, any numbered cards, and of course the exclusives that are in here. There should be at least 3 of these 91 Topps Crackle parallels in the mega boxes. But all cards will ship as always. Alan K has the Diamondbacks, Chris M has the Braves, and Joe W has the Orioles. Dean E with the Red Sox, Joe W with the Cubs, and James D.T. has the White Sox. Calvin S has the Reds, and Joe W has the Guardians, Rockies, Tigers. Matthew F with the Astros. Joe W has the Royals. T with the Angels. Stephen P back in action. Nice to see you, Steve. With the Dodgers. Dean E, Marlins, Brewers, and Twins. James D.T. with the Mets. Stephen P with the Yankees. Joe W with the Athletics. Stephen P with the Phillies, Pirates, and Bill H has his Padres. Joe W has the Giants. Lisa T has the Mariners. Dan B with his Cardinals. Dean E with the Rays. Michael W with his Rangers. Brett H with the Blue Jays. And Joe W with the Nationals. Guys, we've got Stadium Club. We have the blasters of this. SBB 25 off. We'll give you 25% off. All right, let's get to it here. Again, all cards are going to ship. There's our 4 boxes. Here we go. Let's see what we can get. We also have, look for retail exclusive holo foil parallels. I mean, both breaks we did tonight have been pretty solid. That Bobby Witt was something, man. I know it wasn't a parallel or whatever, but still. Get him on card. Alright. Let's take all the packs out. Again, every card will ship. Yeah, let's savor it. Let's do 2 and 2. I was going to open all 4, but well, these are interesting cards. How are we doing out there? Any new breakers with us watching or new people watching right now? Chime into the chat. Let me know. Let's just keep bumping this with our stomach and make it even better. So we have the blasters, we have the jumbo, and we have the tins. The blasters I have in hand. I'm going to get the jumbo and the tins on their way. All right, a couple more here. All right, let's get to it here. Center it up a little. There we go. All right, let's take a peek. All right, let me get my focus here, and we'll go from there. All right, we got Julio Rodriguez. I should flip the whole stack around. All right, here we go. Cody Freeman. Mike Trout, greatest hits. There's a Julio. All right. Stars of the game, Mookie Betts. All right, and a 91 version of Ricky Henderson. We got a lot going on here. All right, Isaac Collins. Here's our 91, what they call Crackle. Ooh, there's a nice Roman Anthony going to the Red Sox. Red Sox Dean. There's a nice Roman Anthony. Titans of the game. And how about you got the Roman Anthony Sparkle? Very nice. I forgot to grab myself some more sleeves. Should have enough for this 2 boxes, and then I'll grab another pack. There we go. Nice Roman Anthony there. All right, how about a Nick Kuntz? We got a teal refractor, Nick Kuntz. All right, so we're going to go like this. Well, we're pulling all the Roman Anthonys. What a box. All right, what do we got here? Sparkle, Speckle, Speckle, Sparkle of Corey Seager. All right, you got Ellie De La Cruz, Titans. Jackson Churio. Pip. All right, Shota Manga. I'm just trying to figure out why that one was turned around. All right, what do we got here? Yelich. There's a Jacob Mizorowski. It's not a bad one either there. Jordan. There for the Royals, there's Jack Gaglione. Titans of the game. There's our silver hopping to it for the Braves. All right, here comes our other Sparkle, Speckle, Spackle, Sparkle. You got Byron Buxton, and then it is, how about Roberto Clemente? So there's our second going to Pittsburgh. Pirates is... Hey, Stephen P. got them. Congrats, Stephen. There's a Jazz Chisholm tops all team. I feel like the other ones weren't black borders. There's Eli. Well, it's getting late here, guys. All right. I should have one more Speckle, Sparkle. There it is. Juan Soto. Skeens. There's a Michael Waka. There's a Juan Soto for the Mets. New York Mets is James D.T. Let's see what we got here. Rest of the way. All right. Well, yeah, that Kuntz, like, that's what's crazy about it. It's not numbered. It's that green, and boom, $20 card. 5, 10 years ago, 6, 7 years ago, we would just go past that card. No problem. At least we got some named guys in the exclusives. All right, Jay, you got this. I like that it's almost a color match. If you look at it in the correct light, it's a color match, even though it's not. I'm going to have to get, before I start the next stack, I'm going to get another couple of top loaders here. I got one left. Thought I had more over on the desk here. I don't. All right, give me 1 second here. All right, so we got that. We got our Sparkle, Speckles. We got our Spackles. We got the green. We got the silver. And again, every card's going to ship, so if I did miss something there that Joe didn't see, you will be getting it. Grab 3 of these just in case. I'll open one up right here. All right, let's go on to box 2. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, a pink. We got pink. I can't see. Oh, I see. All right, here we go. Pirates again. O'Neal Cruz. Nice. Stephen P. getting that one. All right, let's see what we got here. Corbin Carroll was the Titans card. We got a Julio Profiles. Again, guys, cards like this that aren't numbered go to the team on the left. If they are numbered, we random them. If they need to be random and some guy doesn't own both spots, there's a Pete Carroll Armstrong. Or own, let's say, 2/3 of the card. Pete Carroll Armstrong. So this is the Pete Carroll Armstrong. Here's the pink that I saw. It's a pink shimmer or pink sparkle speckle. I think that's the shimmers. Addison Barger. Addison Barger for the Blue Jays. And that's Brett H, I should say. I think Brett is a new breaker with us. So there you go, Brett. Guys, again, subscribe, share, comment on the videos when they're posted. I open the comments up on it. All right, what do we got? Oh, my boy, Will the Thrill, Joe W. Very nice. Very nice, sir. Should still be in the Hall of Fame over Ozzie Guillen. Just my opinion. So should Dale Murphy. Bryce Harper. How about a Mitt 1, Aaron Judge? Silver, Reed Detmers. Going to the Angels. Flip it around here. All right, I see our last, or should be our last, Crackle exclusive. There's a Kyle Teal. How great would it be if we could pull an auto out of here or something crazy? Sandberg, Fernando Tatis. Ooh, not bad. Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Stephen P. Very nice. Stephen P. getting that one. All right, what else can we find in here? There's another Speckle, Sparkle Shimmer. All right, who is it? Pete Crow Armstrong. It's C.J. Abrams. Going to the Nats, which is Joe W. Why don't we pull an auto, he says. Why don't I find $1 million in here? How about Carlos Cortez for the Athletics? That's Joe W. So he did get an auto. Very nice. Jacob Wilson Cup card. All right. Ooh, we got another one. We got a bonus, right? Because we got 1, 2, 3 already. Yeah, bonus. I thought that was purple for a second too, but we'll go with the bonus here. Oh, that's not a bad one. How about Mickey Mantle? Yankees. Stephen P. Welcome back, buddy. Guys, everything that I'm breaking now is going to ship out after the weekend, or after Tuesday. Like a week today. That's when my breaks will be done. Like my list together, and we'll get everything out to you. Just so you know. I like to do it all grouped together for the month, and if I could. If I do more than like 4 or 5, then of course I'll get them out faster, but alright. Here we go. Let's sleeve these up. Let's get that auto. So far, 2 good mega boxes. Extra cards, extra hits. An auto was in that one with the extra hits. We got a shimmer and a shimmer pink or fuchsia or lavender. Right, Dean? Maybe we'll get the 2 autos out of the mega box. That'd be funny. That would... I wouldn't be surprised. All right. So 4 in this one, 3 in the other. Says at least 3 on average. Got to throw the on average in there. All right. There you go. Will, get in there, buddy. And O'Neal. Couple more packs, guys. All right, move that. Here we go. Let's see what we can get. Good luck. Mr. Chocolates himself. Big Hurt. Low T. I see a Sparkle, Spackle, Speckle, Sparkle. And it is Sedane Raphael. Sedane Rafaela. Boston. Dean cleaning up with that Boston spot. All right, flip these around. Bryce Terang, watch him this year. Come on. Garrett Crochet. Alright, there's our first Speckle, Spackle, Sparkle exclusive. Cracked. Crackle. Alright. Donnie Baseball. Yankees. Steve P. Steve P. getting that one. I think Steve P picked up a bunch of spots either yesterday or Sunday. And just to reiterate, one of the questions I got was, if the break doesn't fill, on the day it does, do you hold your spot? Yep, you hold your spot. All right, we got Dalton Varsho. Blue Jays, Brett H. getting that silver. Is that 2 silvers or is that a shimmer? No, that's a shimmer, that's a silver. Shoeless Joe Jackson. Interesting. All right, we should still have 2 more. Well, there's one of them. Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds. There you go, Calvin. Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds. Congrats there. Clay Holmes. There's a Kuntz Greatest Hits. Is that a silver there? There's something there. There's a Jacob Wilson Stars of the Game. There's a Shohei. Jimmy Crooks silver for the Cardinals. Dan B getting that one. Jose Ramirez. That looks different. That looks like a sparkle. That's definitely a sparkle. There's purple and stuff on the side. It doesn't look like the other. I'm putting that there. I'm going to give that. Joe, I'm going to encase that one. It looks different to me. I could be way wrong, but that one looks different. It looks like it's a lavender sparkle, speckle, spackle, sparkle. A.K.A. shimmer. All right, we got Miggy for Detroit. Joe W. All right, let's encase these up. Yeah, this definitely looks different with the purple on the side, and I don't know, it seems shimmery compared to the other golds. I don't remember seeing it like that. So I'm going to put it with the other pink shimmer. I'll wait till I pull the one, because they're like 1 per box. If I pull one in this one. All right, let's do this. There. These are shimmer. These are silvers. All right, we got 1 to go. One to go. Good luck. Bobby Witt, Titans of the Game. Andrew McCutchen. All right, let's see here. We got Schwarber, Ohtani, and Soto. National League leader, silver. So, Phillies is Steve P. Dodgers is Steve P. So this is a Steve P card. And the Mets is James DT, but he owns 2/3 of the card. James, so that card is going to go to either the Phillies or the Dodgers spot. Steve owns both of those. So I just need to make a note of that real quick. I'll just make a note that it's Phillies card. I know, who knows how they still do these, but yeah. All right, so Philly on that one. All right, we've got an Otto Kemp rookie for the Phillies. That's Stephen P. All right. Yeah, maybe it's, but see this, oh, there it is. Jose Ramirez. It's the same card. Yeah, that is a parallel. So that one definitely has purple on it, and the rest of them have black. Okay. Not going crazy. Funny, we'll compare it to one we get in the next box. It's the same card. All right, Bryce Harper. Derek Jeter, Yankees, Stephen P. again. Cleaning up. Umanga, I should say Umanga. So Shimmer, that goes to the Cubbies. That's Joe W. All right, nothing else there. Ooh, I see gold shimmer or yellow shimmer. Who we got Padres here? Fernando Tatis. There you go, Bill H. James Woods. James Wood, not Woods. All right, here we go. It's Chris Bubik, yellow shimmer. That's the $3.99. So Bubik yellow shimmer to $3.99. Kansas City is Joe W. All right, a couple more here. Julio. Bonus there. We got another silver. Nope. Oh, yeah, we do. Ooh, nice. Tarek Skubal. Joe W. Skubal silver. Hey, for mega boxes, this is pretty solid. Pull out an auto and everything. Guys, I appreciate you filling it up here. We got the blaster left. We got the jumbo on the site. We got the, I was going to say Easter eggs, but that's what they look like. The tins. And don't forget about that Stadium Club, guys. Great prices on that, too. The blasters and the megas are very close. And the blasters for this, guys, the majority of the teams are $9 before the $25 25% off coupon. Jumbo's still sitting there. We're going to be looking to get that on the break schedule. show that I'm encasing these on the video here. All right, shimmer, shimmer, silver. All right. Thanks a lot for filling it up, guys.